Jobfair Worldwide. My name is Mr.Snow, and today I'll be conducting the video portion of your assessment. This video will be viewed by millions of our members as well as our employers through our networking interface. At this moment, I'll ask, do I have your permission to proceed with this assessment?
Yes, you do.
Excellent. Now today I'm going to ask you a few simple questions, and all I require of you is that you look directly into the camera and you answer cleanly and clearly so that we may accurately record your responses. Understood?
Understood.
Good. We'll start. Please state your name, age, and nationality, please.
Lassar Richards.
Okay.
I'm 24 years of age, and I'm Guyanese.
Excellent. How did you become interested in Jobfair Worldwide?
Well, I saw an ad in the newspaper.
Okay. Do you have any special training or technical skills?
Besides dealing with alarm systems and cameras, that's about it.
Okay, so you do networking with the cameras?
Yes, I do.
Do you set up the networking so that people can view
Yes.
online?
Online viewing.
Okay. Now, you use things like TeamViewer?
TeamViewer, yes.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
familiar with it.
That's a popular one. Pretty easy to get the hang of and set up. Okay. Now, prior to coming into our office, you were asked whether or not you have basic computer experience using programs like Word, Excel, going online. Your answer to that was yes. Is that affirmative?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please indicate to us which programs you currently use and the purposes for which you use them?
Currently,
Yes.
at my current job, meaning, well, currently I don't at my current job.
Okay.
I'm office clerk.
But at home, do you use it? Do you use Word to write letters? Do you use Excel to do spreadsheets? Do you use it?
Yes, I do use it, but not as often.
Okay. Would you need a crash course in those?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Can you use Excel fluently?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Just a quick Excel question. If I wanted the sum of A1 and B1 to show up in E1, what formula would I use and where would I put it?
You'd put it in the input bar at the top. A1 colon. What was that form? What was that?
It was the sum of A1 and B1
A1 and
in
B1.
E1.
A1 and B1 in E1. Okay. A1 colon B1 equals sum in E1.
Right, next. Are you currently working anywhere?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is it a computer-based environment?
No.
Do you have a good command of the English language?
Yes, I do.
On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst and 10 being the best, what number would you give your reading level?
7.
All right. Can you please read this paragraph for us out loud as it's written?
As mentioned in the opening article, excuse me. As mentioned in the open article, Georgie suffers from an anxiety disorder. My excessive worrying was out of punctuation and out of control, he says. How did Georgie regain control? To get perspective, he says, I accepted the kind help of my wife and friends. I also sought professional assistance and learned more about my condition. After making some lifestyle changes, I began to feel that I was in control of my condition. Not that if was in control of me. Not that you have if here.
No, go ahead, keep reading.
Not
why it's there.
okay. Not that it was in control of me, although I still experience bouts of anxiety. I now have a better sense of what triggers them, and I know how to manage my disorder.
Okay, great. Holding that there are a few instances in this paragraph that need to be corrected. Testing your grammar, can you isolate those areas?
Okay. One was the not if,
and it should have been
not that. Not that that was controlling me. Sorry, not that it was controlling me.
that.
Sorry, kind of nervous.
Don't worry, it's all right. Okay, where are the the other areas?
As mentioned. Majority suffers.
Time's up on this. Did you find any other area?
No.
Right. There's only one other area. Right? It's on, I believe, the second sentence.
Where the he says.
After it says, my excessive worrying was out of proportion and out of control.
He says.
You see the little colons at the
Yes,
top?
at the top.
It should be turned the opposite way. It's part of the grammar test. Okay.
Also,
Now, who is the subject of this paragraph?
the subject, George.
Okay, good. May I have this for a second?
Sure.
Spell George for me.
George.
Okay, spell Georgery for me.
Georg. Sorry, George. Georgory.
Is Georgery a name?
No.
Have you ever heard of anything like Georgery?
No.
Okay, so do you think that you were calling that name correctly?
No.
Please take a hard look at the name and repeat that name correctly, please.
Georgery.
That is not Georgery. Spell that name out.
Sorry, Gregory. Corgi.
Take out the O-R-Y.
O-R-Y.
Take out O-R-Y.
Gregory.
Okay, thank you very much. So who's the subject of this paragraph?
Gregory.
Thank you very much. Can you clarify that?
Alright.
Don't worry, it's not just you.
Yeah.
Thousands of Guyanese make the same mistake. I have no idea why. Okay. Next, we're going to be touching base on your general mathematical concepts. Okay, so do you have an understanding of math, basic math?
Basic.
Addition, subtraction, multiplication,
Yes.
division, basic stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you're going to be asked a series of second grade level math questions indicating the children of the age of 7 years old actively answer these math questions again correctly. You'll be given 5 seconds to answer each question. 5 seconds as in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a decent amount of time to answer a simple math question. Okay? Now before we start, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, where would you put your math? 4. Alright. Are you ready to start? Okay. 120 plus 120.
240.
Okay. 1,000 plus 8,220.
9,020.
Okay. I didn't hear the full thing. You gotta say it a little louder.
Oh, 9,020.
Okay. 450 plus 5,000.
Pardon?
450 plus 5,000.
150 plus.
By the way, I'm only allowed to mention
Oh.
it one time, right? So it's imperative that you pay attention.
920. It's 4,000 or 400?
I can't go back, sorry.
Alright.
Skip. 10,000 minus 5,500.
995.
Okay. 40,000 minus 23,000.
4,000 minus 23,000. 40,000 minus 23,000. 70.
Okay. 100,000 minus 0,000.
100,000 minus 0,000. 0.
Okay. 12 times 12.
Pardon?
12 times
12
12.
times 12. 12, 64. 64?
9 times 7.
9 times 7 is 21.
13 times 5.
25.
1,000 times 0.
0.
50 divided by 10.
5.
100 divided by 25.
4.
arrested?
divided by 20. So that's 4.
Okay. And 250 divided by 5.
250 divided by 5. 25.
Okay. Okay. That concludes the math portion of the assessment. Now, have you ever been employed before?
Yes.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your last job. What were you doing? Where were you working?
I was a technician installing camera alarm access controls. One of my last jobs was at Qualifin. I did most of their access control and CCTV cameras.
Okay. Were you ever fired from a job?
No.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
Okay. Just 2 more questions. 1. What do you want to do with your life, career-wise?
Career-wise, well, I would like to start my own business.
Okay, what type of business?
Well, first it was dealing with the same alarm and whatnot, but recently I've decided to go into real estate.
Okay. And finally, why should someone hire you?
Why should someone hire me? Well, because I'm very determined and hardworking.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. That concludes this portion of the assessment.